Hi everyone, I hope you are well. I'm Sandeep and most welcome again at this YouTube channel official Esandeep. I hope you are doing well and you are well. Today we are going to know some nowadays we are coming many days late. I know that it, but when we are doing something, when we are working of my home, so I think we are not giving some time of my ambition who we want in our life. I think that a great student who believe in their growth and intellect, who is believe in their growth and intellect and talent, they are fascinated with the process of learning in his life. And I think that how much you are serious taking of your future and what do you do. I think if you are believing at yourself and if you are doing something, if you want to do better yourself, you have to need work front of yourself, because people will not see to you when you would keep time yourself. Only you would know that about your weakness, about your mistake, where are you going and what do you do. I think that if you believing in yourself, doing work and get rich there, I hope you will gain better response yourself and you can do better. I think that what we know and what we do about myself, how can we can in our life, there is no one know at the start, but when we keep time of my knowledge, of my potential, how we recognize of my potential who is inside in yourself. I think that when you are giving time, when you are learning, when you are thinking about yourself, I think that you are going to know about myself. I think that lot of stage have to you if you are going to learn, if you are going to think about your future, about yourself, and taking serious at the start what are you doing and what do you want to achieve in your life. So in this world there is nothing too permanent, but if you would want to gain, you have to do lot of struggle at yourself, you have to lot of focus for your ambition, what are you going to do and what are you going to think. So I think that lot of pressure at my mind, at myself, when we are going to learn, when we think I can deserve and I can do this work. I think if you are going to know something about yourself, if you think about your future, if you think about your family, what do you do in your life, I think that if you will make a pressure at your family, you have to provide better opportunity in your field. I think that you have to act, you have to do struggle. Without struggle, without ambition, without giving time, you would not gain well in your life. You have to need know about your weakness, you have to need know about your strength, what are you want to achieve in your life, and lot of thing be lot of thing we are faced in our life. I think that if you are facing trouble, many trouble in your life, if you are doing something, I think that one day that time will come for do you better opportunity. You should not leave anything in your life. What are you going to do, what do you do in your life, you have to focus for your work, you have to focus for your ambition, you have to see about your work, what do you do in your life. And I think that we are thinking about myself, we have to make better in our field. What am I doing, I don't know that, but you have to know that if you are a student, if you want to do better in your life, I think that we are facing at problem that day when I think that what we are going to say, I don't know, but I know something. I think that when we are studying in our college life, we think that we will gain a better future in our life. But when we face that problem, we think that we should leave it. We cannot capable for this work. I think as because we are facing lot of trouble, lot of hard work, lot of trouble, lot of hesitated. I think as I am hesitating of my working, what we are doing, what we are thinking about myself, how can reach there, and how can we get of my ambition in our life. I think that if you are doing continue practice, continue learning, continue giving you time for your ambition in your life, I think that you would achieve. So you should not think about your weakness in your life. I think that when you are giving time yourself, I think you are making better in this world. So I think lot of people do struggle, lot of person think about his career in his life. I think that you should go to series at this time, because you are belong as a family, only you are the star of your family. So you should try to do work. You have to need know about yourself, you have to know about your potential, how you can thinking, how you can overthink for your future. Only you cannot reach there only if you are thinking. You have to do something. If you want to gain better, you have to show yourself what you have and how can you gain better in your field. I think that as and I want to do, I am giving time when we have to meet and we have to do something better of my knowledge. I think that we will provide a better word and better communication. I will speak when I am making video. I think that if I would told to you, you have to do conversation of people who have lot of educated and you have a medium qualification. So I think that if you have not full confidence, you cannot speak, you cannot give speech front of people. I think that you have to remove your weakness, you have to remove your your this confidence in your life. I think that if you would think, if you are going to do something better, I think you can gain better in your life. And you have to know about yourself, how much you would know that about yourself, how much you will gain, how much you would give better in your life. You must do at this thing, at this work. If you are not thinking about yourself, so start taking your future, because if you would not know where you have to go, you would not gain better in your life, you would not do better. I think that when we think about my future, about my career, we think that it is easy, but there is nothing to easy in our life. When we do something, we think what we are doing, there are nothing to understand how can we reach there. If you are belonging as a family who are not giving, who cannot give a better resources in your life, I think that if you have phone, you can gain better. And in this world, phone is very important for your life, I think that we are using digital life, so I think that you can learn a lot of things in your life, in your self. You have to need, so you have to do work at yourself. You have to make pressure at your mind, what you have to do and what you have to gain in your life. I hope you can do better response yourself, and you should try to keep work. So love you, I love you. I hope you would get better. So thank you for watching this video.